Hello there wrestling fans, I'm back with my Q&A videos and it's part 8 right now, and I'll start right away with the first question. It's from WWE TNA Podcasts 1990. Also, this is a question for your next Q&A video. Who's the top WWE diva on your list that should be Women's or Divas Champion who hasn't been champion before? I definitely think Nathalya should be champ, but who do you think should be champion? That goes hand in hand with another question that I received from Mr. Diva Lover. Do you think WWE would ever give Nathalya a title run? Yes, I think Nathalya Neidhart will eventually get a title run in WWE for either the women's or the Divas title, preferably the women's championship, as the kind of separation WWE has done there with the Divas on Raw and the more talented females majorly on SmackDown. And whom in the WWE, whom has the most talent and has not been the champion so far? I think Eve Torres was high up on that list, considering how much time she has spent training after her Diva Search win. She put a lot of effort into it. She's got an education in several variations of Jiu-Jitsu, and she's very athletic and physically fit. And as I said, for 3 years of training and come as far as she has done, that's a great effort. So I think that was a deserving move that she won the title this past Monday night on Raw in London, and that's 2 weeks ago, of course. And whom else? Yeah, Nathalya Neidhart might be a very good choice. She comes from a pedigree of wrestling with Stu Hart, and the Hart family anthology kind of emphasizes the future of Tyson Kidd, D.H. Smith, and Nathalya Neidhart. So yeah, I would agree that Nathalya Neidhart could be a future women's champion, and she should be if she keeps straight, and I don't see any reason she won't do that. My next question is from McFly Bender I-89. Which announcer do you find more annoying in WWE, Todd Grisham or Michael Cole? I used to dislike Todd Grisham a lot because I thought he was the original and the epitome of being a nerd. But I don't think so anymore. He is really good. He goes out on his own, and I think the way he was treated by Lawler and Michael Cole last year at some pay-per-view, if it was Hell in a Cell or Bragging Rights, that was pathetic. So my respect there grew for Todd Grisham as much as he tried and as good as he did with being out in this handicapped situation at the commentator booth. So he's grown out, and he's impressing on me for being an announcer for such a short amount of time. I used to dislike him enough, but he has gained a lot of respect in my eyes. Michael Cole, he has a hard time to get over with the fans as well as me. I can say that I really like the guy. He is very good at the play-by-play thing, commentating what happens in the ring. He's very good at that, and he has a degree in journalism. He's a good reporter. But as the commentator compared to Jim Ross, of course, Jim Ross is perhaps the best ever, so that's a kind of false comparison. That's not really fair to compare him to the best ever and to his predecessor. But still, Michael Cole pretty much often annoys me. However, recently, as of late, I kind of see that he plays out of being a goofball. He is himself, more or less. He knows he receives a lot of criticism, and he kind of plays off of that. And he has worked very well in getting Daniel Bryan over on the NXT. There is a situation where they have used the fact that Michael Cole is hated upon a lot and has a lot of hatred towards him as a character and as a commentator. So yeah. But still, if I had to choose, Michael Cole. Mr. WWE Fan 15, in case you do another Q&A, I have a feck questions. 1. Do you think Evan Bourne should be pushed? He's a 10-year independent veteran and he's only 27. Do you think he deserves it over Sheamus and Swagger's push? No, I don't think Evan Bourne deserves it over Swagger's and Sheamus' push, not by far. Because Sheamus and Swagger has accomplished a lot in the few years that have been around. They have the it factor, they have the star credibility, they have the look, they can talk. I don't believe I've ever heard Evan Bourne talk. And to me, he isn't credible as a champion by far. Maybe a mid-card, if even that. It doesn't matter how long you have been in the business, as long as you don't have the it factor, if you don't draw people to the building, you could never ever be a champion. If people aren't emotionally attached to you to a larger degree than just cheering for you, that they really care about you, they personally identify with you, before then you could never be a champion. So no, Swagger, especially with his amateur background, he deserves it a lot. But everyone deserves everything from one way or another. It's just a matter of aspects and perspectives. 2. When you first saw The Miz, did you ever expect him to be as successful as he is now? No, I did not. I hated him back in the day, just like JBL honestly did. But he has grown out on his own. He admits the mistakes he did, and he admits how much he had to learn, and he took it. As humble as he was, he took it. He took the reception he got, the treatment he got, and he just put his head down and went through this shitstorm. And here he is, now broken out, a solid and a mid-card guy, tag team champion, US champion with big shows. So that's a guy for the future, and he's really over with the fans. 3. Who has the better mic skills, Sheamus or Swagger? I'd say Swagger there. Sheamus still has problems in my book to get over and not pandering to the much and really sell the expression on his face. Swagger, he seems like he is himself in the ring, very comfortable, so I'd say Swagger. Who plays the Tool gimmick better, Dolph Ziggler, Miz, or Zack Ryder? I don't consider any one of them a tool from an idiotic standpoint, a used standpoint, or a low confidence standpoint, but I think the Miz, so I really can't answer that question. 5. Do you think Kofi Kingston deserved to be de-pushed because of him being able to control his frenzy botching? Do you think he's the next Mr. Kennedy? Hard to say. It could be, if you mean the next Mr. Kennedy by being released. Probably, I don't know. I don't think they will release him. He's still pretty popular, but he's de-pushed and he lacks depth to his character. That's his biggest problem, I think. DGL Batman, that was his 5 questions, Mr. WWE Fan 15, thank you very much. DGL Batman, he asks me, I also find it annoying when champions lose. I mean, if champions are meant to win, they are meant to be face of the brand show, aren't they? So why make the face of the show lose? And I agree, this is regarding Jack Swagger, who since he became champion has lost twice. Pinfall, clean, and we don't understand why, and neither do I. He's the face of the brand of the SmackDown. He's a champion. He's a solid wrestler. He carries the belt. He's supposed to be the top guy that everyone wants to beat. Where's the value in beating him if he keeps losing every week in non-title matches? Yeah, he's still the champion, so some might say it doesn't matter, but it does. It kills the credibility. It kills the credibility, especially when some people still call him a paper champion. They should put all they can behind him and just force feed him to us and push him through the wall in order to become the new champion, up through the glass ceiling. So him losing to a Raw guy who's not even a champion before going to SmackDown, that's crapping on SmackDown, I believe. And especially as it happens again against The Undertaker. And don't get me wrong, he pulled up a great effort against The Undertaker, but when you lose, when you're a champion, especially when you're a question champion from some aspects, not as question as Sheamus was, that kills your credibility a lot, I'm afraid. Cult of Personality 123. Hey, do you think Cena will ever be a heel again? Also, do you think Kane will get his mask back or get some kind of a push? Because they always come up with a new interesting storylines for him that just seem to drop and stop, and then you never hear of it again. Yeah. Cena, considering that he has 10 years left in his career, probably I have a hard time seeing he will never be a heel again, or that he will never kind of take a twist of a heel persona into his character, or as part of a storyline where he'll be a heel for a short time. So yeah, I think he will be a heel someday again. However, the problem is he's a landslide winner of the merchandise sales. Can he keep that if he's a face? Now the current PG era, if they ever turn the volume up a little, I doubt they will, but we don't know. He might. And Kane wearing a mask. A mask is worn as a part of a mystique to the character, which is kind of killed if you take the mask off, or as a part of a storyline. Maybe a part of a storyline, or as in Rey Mysterio's case, of a mystique. But I don't see that happening. Maybe it's a part of a storyline, but not as a part of a mystique, because that's killed once the mask is off, and I don't really know how they could rebuild that with putting a mask on again and what purpose it will fill. Maybe, as I said, as a part of a storyline, enhancing it, something happening, and put the mask back on, or I don't know. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my brand prediction pay-per-views for this Monday Night Draft. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.